The average American consumes 3 times their body weight in dairy a year. That is about 650 pounds of dairy in a single year. That's a lot. Because of that, I want to talk about dairy, not only dairy, but also the awful truths behind dairy farms. I want to talk about these things because dairy products are something that most of us eat on a daily basis. I love dairy, so this is something that I've done a lot of research on, and I kind of want to share the information that I found with other people. So today I'm going to share what I found about how these cows are treated, what you should know about dairy itself, and what kind of changes you can make. Number one, how these cows are actually treated. The things that shocked me the most about these cows is they start breeding them at age 2. They are kept pregnant their entire lives to produce milk. They take their babies from them as soon as they're born, so they are not getting to be mothers. Their milk is not used for their babies by any form or fashion. If they have male babies, they are used for veal. If they have female babies, they are put back into this dairy cycle. The average lifespan of a dairy farm cow is 5 years versus the average lifespan of just a regular cow that is in a pasture is 20 years. That is awful. That is how harsh and how brutal these farms are on these animals. That's so sad. Number 2, what you should know about dairy itself. Because of the living conditions and the way that these animals are treated, it is very common that these cows have infections and are on antibiotics and just all these awful things. And because of that, the FDA actually allows a certain amount of pus and infection to be allowed in the milk that goes on the shelves in our grocery stores. And it's 750 million pus cells per liter, which I'm sure is ultimately a very small amount, but that's disgusting. There is also a large amount of hormones and just estrogen and all these other things in milk in cows that are just not, it's not meant for human consumption. For whatever reason, over the years, we've just made it normal. And it's not. It's linked to higher risk in breast cancer. It's linked to higher risk in colon cancer. It is the direct link to acne, to just all of these crazy things that we've convinced ourselves that we need. And humans are not supposed to drink cow's milk. 75% of the people in the world, and not the United States, the world, are lactose intolerant. Why are we drinking cow's milk? And third, what kind of changes you can make? We absolutely need calcium in our daily diets. That's something that we have to have. But we do not have to get it from cow's milk. That's just not where it has to come from. There's other sources we can get calcium from, especially in today's world. There's a million grocery stores that have, milk alternatives, the soy milk, the almond milk, and stuff like that. There are, I'm sorry. There's a million different ways for us to get calcium. But even just cutting down on the amount of dairy you consume makes a huge difference in your risk of certain cancers and your skin, and just the effects that it has on your body, your digestive system. It will never have a negative effect on your body to cut down the amount of milk that you consume.